Well, here's something a little different. So we recently bought this little Farmall tractor. It's a Super A, predecessor to the 100. And we knew it would have issues, obviously. It never ran. So, you know, the price reflected that. But I drained the oil, obviously water in the oil. Not a surprise. When I pulled the spark plugs out, I see that number 2 and number 4 obviously got water down the cylinders. Number 1 and number 3 don't look all too bad. But yeah, so now I'm just filling the cylinders up with some penetrating oil. Gonna throw water down the throw diesel down the crankcase. Let it sit for a week and then try to bar it over. See if we can break it free. We let it sit for a little while and then tugged on it and it didn't do anything. You know, it just dragged the wheels. So I'm gonna take the head off and see how it is from there. But the fluid did go through the cylinders, so I don't know. So yeah, I got the carburetor off and more bad signs. It's pretty rusty in there too. This side's still free though, but don't really mean a whole lot. So yeah, I'm gonna take the manifold off and see how that is. So you can see one's real crusty. There's a little crust in 4, but one's really bad. So yeah, now I'm gonna continue on and take the head off. I'm gonna pop the valve cover off. Well, these don't look too bad, to be honest. It's oil. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So yeah, we'll have to see. Well, I got the radiator off. So now I'm gonna take the fan off. And now I'm gonna be able to take all the valves out. And I should be able to pull the head off. So yeah. The radiator is quite rusty though, but it did still have quite a bit of antifreeze in it. But yeah. I got the rocker arms off and the push rods. So now I'm gonna undo all the head bolts and I'll hopefully be able to just pull it right off. If it's not rusted to it, which would be problematic. Got the head off. Can't really see much, but I'm gonna vacuum out all the penetrating oil and see what the damage is. But yeah, I might as well show you the head. These are all my parts. The valves are pretty rusty. Not crazy, but they're stuck. That one looks a little chewed up, to be honest. Or it might be just some carbon buildup. So you vacuumed out the fluid. You can tell it's pretty nasty. Pretty rusty. Good rust on the walls. So yeah. That's probably going to be about it for this video. Probably going to have to order some sleeves, cylinders, the whole 9.